Hi, my name is Chase, and welcome to the Wellness Center podcast, where we're going to talk all things red light therapy. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode. Please make sure to like and subscribe so you can get updated and notified on all of our newest episodes that we'll be releasing. Have a great rest of your day and enjoy the episode. Hey everybody, my name is Chase. Welcome back to the Wellness Center podcast. Super excited to have you guys on today. We are going to get right into talking about energy today. We're going to talk about what is energy, what creates the energy, what the energy does for us, and then of course we're going to get right to the red light therapy and see how the red light therapy can actually affect the energy in your body. Now, I am using a computer here, so my screen is here, or my camera is here, my screen is right over here. So if I keep looking over here, I promise I'm just looking at my screen. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you guys, and we are going to get talking about what energy is. Now, energy described in dictionary.com, I'm going to use the fourth one in physics, is the capacity of a body or a system to do work. That is like the basic, super simple form of what energy is. It's the ability and capability to do work. Now, it can be measured, expressed as work that it does in changing to some specific reference state. It's measured in joules. J is what you'll see there, a source of power. Our bodies are a source of power. Everything is made up of energy. Now, what creates that energy? And I think everyone understands the meme when I say the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. So every single one of the cells in our bodies has a mitochondria. Now that mitochondria produces something called ATP. Don't ask me to say the long name of it because I have no idea how. But ATP is what it produces. ATP is used as the source of energy. It's kind of like the currency of energy within our bodies is what it's known as in the scientific world. Now, let's go right into a research study here. So I am looking from PLOS1, and the article is called Systemic glucose levels are modulated by specific wavelengths in the solar light spectrum that shift mitochondrial metabolism. Mitochondrial metabolism is the ability for the mitochondria to produce new energy. All metabolism is producing new energy. So looking at this, I'm just going to look specifically at the abstract today. Now, what these people did is they saying that mitochondrial respiration, which is the act of breathing, and the oxygen that you breathe in, the mitochondria uses to produce new energy. So mitochondrial respiration can be modulated, controlled by using light that shifts ATP production. So we know right off the bat that one of the big things that a red light therapy does is it produces more ATP in your body. That's one of the just generic things that happens no matter what. Because red light therapy, 4 things will always happen. No matter what protocol, no matter what panel, no matter what array, no matter what system, no matter what you use. If it's red light pulsating at the proper wavelengths and frequencies, it's going to do 4 things. 1, it's going to increase your circulation. 2, it's going to decrease your inflammation. 3, it's going to promote your body's natural ability to heal. And 4, it's going to produce more ATP. It's going to produce more energy in your body, more of that currency. Now, specifically in this study, what they did is they decided to test bees. So what they did is they used 2 different types of light. They used near infrared light or red light therapy, which is anywhere between 660 nanometers of light all the way up to 900 nanometers of near infrared light, which increase ATP production. And they also used a 420 nanometer blue light, which suppresses the metabolism, which does the opposite. Now, it says that increasing the mitochondrial respiration should result in a greater demand for glucose, and a decrease should result in a reduced demand for glucose. Now, that's their hypothesis. So here's how they tested it. They got a bunch of bees. They starved those bees overnight. So just like an intermittent fast, they didn't do anything cruel or unusual. And in the morning, they gave everyone glucose levels, and they were examined on hourly intervals. In the second group, the bees were additionally, so there's 3 control groups, a standard control group that was not subject to the red light or blue light therapy, just standard control. You had a red light therapy group, which was exposed to 670 nanometers of light, which we can see right here, or the third control group, they were exposed to 420 nanometers of blue light. And then their blood glucose was examined, increasing mitochondrial. Now, increasing mitochondrial activity with the 600, so that's the red light therapy. So increasing mitochondrial activity, so the mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell, they're saying that that activity increased with the 670 nanometers of light at the peak of circulating glucose. So the rate at which the sugar and the glucose in our body was being circulated by the mitochondria resulted in a significant 50% reduction in the concentration measured, which means, if I'm understanding this right, your body was able to process it better. Exposure to the 420 nanometer light that retards mitochondrial respiration slows it down on elevated systemic glucose levels by over 50%. The impact of the 670 nanometer and 420 nanometer on mitochondria is highly conversed. Hence, what they're saying, the different wavelengths of visible light may be used to control systemic metabolism bidirectionally, meaning, in super fancy terms, that it can control your body's ability to modulate or control your metabolism. So metabolism is also a huge part of energy. I mean, there's so much we could go into with this study, guys, but I'm just going to stop it right there for today. I do like to keep these short and make it nice, quick, and informational for you, but more or less proven right here. Red light therapy does produce more ATP in your body, which helps with your metabolism, which helps with your energy. So if you're feeling tired, if you're feeling exhausted, there are so many wonderful things you can do. One of which is red light therapy. You can breathe. You can just focus on your breathing. You can mindfully meditate, which helps produce more energy through the respiratory system. You can eat healthier foods, which give you a healthier form of calories that can help with all of the energy. You can get more sleep. You can rest. There's so many things you can do. This is an adjunct therapy here, red light therapy. Adjunct meaning you can do it in conjunction with something else and it will stimulate that something else. So guys, this is so true. This works. This is awesome. Please come try it out. Your first session, if you've never tried this before, is totally 100% free, meaning we're not going to charge you a single penny. There's no expectations. Just come show up, be healed, start this process. We would love to have you guys come in. You can reach us at 801-800-2484. Again, that's 801-800-2484. You can go to our website at www.thewellnesscenter.life, thewellnesscenter.life, just like it's spelled right there. Or you can go to info@thewellnesscenter.life and you can email us if you have any questions or concerns. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into this podcast today. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Please make sure to like and subscribe so you can get notified when the next podcast comes out, which I'm trying to do weekly. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.